let's say Thursday, going into our 5th practice. Been pretty healthy so far, so I'm feeling good about that. A lot of competition going on out there right now. Quarterback room, running back room, O-line, secondary, linebackers, and I guess that's all positions, honestly. I just named everything. But just like the way practice is going and the way that they are practicing right now, just the energy level's been there, and we haven't really had to like jumpstart them to get practice going.
With Joey, obviously his 2023 year was, both years had a lot of good numbers, but 2023 efficiency numbers were better than 2024. What did you see was the difference between the 2 seasons, and what's your message to him about being an efficient quarterback here?
It's just all about now, you know what I mean? So it's not about anything that he did before or what that system was asking him to do or whatnot. So, you know, I have full belief in what Tino can do with him, and just Tino's record with one-year quarterbacks, you know. So he's been able to change some guys stat-wise and just their efficiency. So we're just looking forward to seeing what he can do with him, and hopefully going to training camp and see what happens there too.
What's been your early assessment of his kind of decision-making? And I know we're in spring practice, but his decision-making in team periods?
You can see each day he's gotten better. So, you know, the first day of practice, he might have looked like he just learned the offense, and then second day it was a little bit more, and now we're going to the 5th practice, and I can tell he's a little bit more comfortable. So you can actually see that he's settling down and he's getting comfortable in running offense right now.
Did Tino and Joey have a pre-existing relationship? And if they did, how do you think that helped?
No,
they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you think about the depth behind them? You know, obviously Duncan's been here a couple of years now. You had Davis here last year. What do you think of just, you know, if you need to eventually turn to somebody else, you know, when the season starts, how comfortable are you with those guys right now?
They're still working. You know, this is the 5th practice, so none of them have game reps.
Right.
So it's just more of trying to get them as much reps and let them see as much as they can right now. So let's get to maybe like practice 13, and then we can start seeing a little bit more. But I like the progress that they are making. You know, Luke has made strides since the first time he stepped foot on this campus. So if he can continue to improve, that things will be okay. And Marmar's doing well, and Armac is having a good freshman. Like his first 5 practices, 4 have gone pretty good. So we just want to see how these guys continue to develop and go on.
How's it been having Coach Mead back on the staff?
I loved it. You know, that was somebody that I was here with him previously with Coach Moore, and, you know, just the way that he coaches the guys, and that was somebody that I took a lot of things from, and just how to coach and how to get them to buy in. So it was somebody that I really wanted to bring back, and I'm just glad that he was able to come back.
How's he changed since the first summer?
Just a little grayer. But that's it. We all are, you know.
You guys were able to get Isaiah Carlson back from the portal. What went into the decision, or his decision to, you know, want to come back, and what were your conversations like to bring him back?
I think it was just more that, you know, he knows that he fits here. We're glad to have him back. He's a good kid. Practices well. There was no hesitation in if he wanted to come back, we weren't going to take him back. So I was just glad that he did decide that he wanted to come back.
Is Trey Manning with the program?
No, he's not.
He's not.
And it's Trey Edwards.
Trey Edwards, sorry. I got the names. Hudson Habermill, I know he's here. Obviously, it looks like he's coming back. Did he have to put in like a waiver for another year?
I think he didn't have to put it in. Well, they put it in, but it automatically happens because he didn't reach that 4-game threshold.
Got it.
With Rico's recovery, does it look like he might be able to go when the season starts, or a little bit into the season, or is he?
We're working on that aspect of it right there, but it's somewhere in that area, you know. But his rehab is going well.
Is there a timetable for Keanu?
Same thing. It should be training camp.
You guys got the portal opening next week. Have you guys already identified the positions in need that you guys are already going to be going after?
The position in needs that we think so right now, and then we're going to have to reassess that again once we see if some guys want to hit the portal or not. So yeah, we have.
Can you tell us what those positions are right now? The ones you have identified?
No, because then you're going to force my guys into the portal. I think But no, just a couple. Just add a couple pieces. I think that the depth and competition makes everybody play better, and you need competition. One thing that I learned is, when I was in the NFL, they drafted a running back every year. I was there, so it didn't matter if we had a good year, went to the Super Bowl, played. They still drafted a running back. So there's always going to be competition.
How many spots, the new roster limits take effect this year?
Yeah, so we don't have to be down to 105 until the Friday before the first game.
Okay. What do you know what your roster's at right now?
I'm at 93.
93. Okay. Would you like it to be full, or does that matter? Or?
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to continue to bring some more people in and get the roster as close as we can to that. But right now, I think last year I was at probably the same number, I believe, at this time. So I think we're in a good spot.
How much do you want rev share to be settled with the house situation, just for clarity's sake, so you can move on? And
I mean, we would love for that to happen just for clarity, but I think the higher ups are doing a good job behind the scenes to get ready for what we're about to hopefully know what's going on pretty soon. But we have a plan. We just got to make sure that it aligns with what decision they make. Appreciate you guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.